Hey, I'm Alex Radcliffe from Board Game Co. And, well, this is Kemet. This is the new Kemet, Kemet Blood and Sand with expansion, not with the Cthulhu extra stuff because, well, if you've watched my videos long enough, you know I did not want those things, and it would be a pretty bad thing if I did end up getting those after the fuss I made about them. But that's neither here nor there. Let's get into it. So, this is going to be an unboxing video, usual top shot as well, with that nice, knife. I like my coffee, I'm telling you. It's just, I like having the coffee here. It's a good reminder that, well, life is not just board games. Anyways, let's go ahead and jump into this. Let's go ahead and start unboxing this game. This is going to be Kemet Blood and Sand, the new version of Kemet, a game that I am not in the slightest bit sure that I am keeping, because I like Kemet. Kemet is one of my favorite games as is. I have to double check my rankings, but I'm pretty sure Kemet is in my top 20. If not my top 20, it's in my top 30. I'm pretty sure it's in my top 20. Which means whenever you seek to improve upon something that someone likes that much, sometimes you will, and sometimes it's going to be a step backwards. I've talked about this with other games. There are often going to be times where the original version of a game, or in the case of Zombicide, one of many iterations of a game, is going to be better than the other. And that's going to vary by person, of course, because for every person like myself that prefers Black Plague, there's going to be someone who prefers original Zombicide, there's going to be someone who prefers Invader over 2nd edition. Okay, we have our Game Up boxes. These Game Up boxes are effectively what you got if you back this on Kickstarter. These are things that can otherwise be purchased separately from Matico himself. I don't know, I'm not going to be keeping these boxes. I don't know why I'm constructing them. I'm constructing them because someone put them in front of me, and that means I have to construct them. That's just the way life works. I'm going to go ahead and toss these on the floor, because I'm not saying I'm going to throw them out. In fact, I would argue I probably will not throw them out, but maybe I will. Maybe I won't. We'll find out soon. What do we have here? We have tiles. Let's go through the tiles. It's going to be open that. We'll go through all those tiles. Now, first of all, I think they did this. I can't recall for sure. Okay, it looks like they did do this. Basically, one of the original problems with Kemet always was the fact that you had this one sheet of your power tiles, and then you had to kind of pass it around or print out copies that were never as nice as the other things. The fact that they gave you 5 sheets over here, that's already, right there, a decent reason to get this game. It means that we're starting on a leg up against traditional Kemet. So, we have our power tiles over here. We got our red power tiles. Let's talk about Kemet. Maybe you don't know about Kemet. Okay, sorry, a little all over the place. I just spent the past hour since I got home trying to install a new bidet on my upstairs toilet. First of all, if you don't have a bidet, you should get a bidet. Don't laugh at me, okay? Bidets are awesome. Can't believe you in any way don't use a bidet or wipes or something. Longer conversation. But I'm trying to install a new one, and that has been not a fun experience. The new one, the water line won't connect properly. So the bidet is installed, but every time I turn the water back on, I get dripping water all over the bathroom. It's not the best use of the last hour that I've spent. So excuse me if I seem in a foul mood. I'm not actually in a foul mood. I have board games and coffee. How could I possibly be in a foul mood? Going back to Kemet, let's talk about a brief overview of Kemet as we go through this. Kemet is a game of area control that is all about the power tiles. Basically, you're going to have this giant array of power tiles, this market you can buy your tiles from, and that is what makes Kemet so much fun. The fact that you're going to have all these red power tiles, you're going to have all these blue, red's offense, blue's defense, white is going to be economy, and then you have the black ones, which are a bit of a catch-all. Black has a little bit of everything in it, some economy, some offense, some defense, some creatures, tons of fun. We're going to have the Divine Intervention cards as well. Those are going to be cards you can play for the powers and abilities. And then we have the Emerald power tiles. This is going to be the new thing from Kemet Blood and Sand, or specifically from Kemet, the Book of the Dead. I think it's specifically in this one. And that's, if you play with the expansion, the Book of the Dead, they have them all listed in your little sheet over there, which is nice, because I will be playing with the expansion, the Book of the Dead. I will admit, I am not optimistic about it. I did not forget the whole Cthulhu thing. I didn't see the mechanics of the Book of the Dead and think that it looked like it was fun, but of course I will, well, test it and let you know. So we have over here, we have Emerald Level 4 Divinity, where we have Thoth and Apophysis, or Apophis, I don't know, I'm sorry. Or we have Bless You and Cthulhu. Those are the 2 power tiles we have over there. And then we have renewal power tiles. These are going to be, if you play with the Game Up Sacred Bull, so basically they're showing you everything. Awesome. They have absolutely everything, except, you know what they don't have? They don't have the Cyclades Kemet mix. If you have the Cyclades C3K expansion, they don't have that. Let's cover rules. Kemet is a game that was always light on rules and had a lot of questions around it. Now this rulebook is, well, page 2 is that, so we have 3 is still components over here, which means page 4 and 5 are setup, and then from there we have pages 6, 7, 8, and 9, and 10 are gameplay. So pages 6 through 10. That is not bad at all. That's 5 pages. And Kemet always was pretty easy to go through. Now the question is, how many exceptions do they have in those, well, 5 pages? And like how many exceptions do they have to the rules? So what do we have here? We have sheet number 1, full of our power tiles. This is going to be just tons of things. These are fine. Honestly, if I had to wager, I think the original power tiles are thicker. These feel cheaper. I could be wrong. I'll have to compare it some other time. But these don't feel as thick as the original power tiles. Are they? I don't know. They really don't feel as thick. They're fine. Don't get me wrong. I'm not complaining, but like the original ones were nice. These might be nice. We have these over here, just tons of power tiles. Just again, these are everything you saw in the book. It's just gonna be a ton of power tiles to give you all that content over there. We're gonna have all these boards over here, which are, well, map areas. I don't even know what those are for. I think those are from creatures. I can't recall. I remember there's in the Kickstarter. There's some aspect to it. Maybe it covered up spots for variable player counts. Maybe it was that. Just punch boards, and then this part. This part are going to be the trays that you have. The trays that you have for Kemet. So let's go ahead and move the box out of the way and see what we do when we go ahead and do this. So I'm going to move the box like so. We'll come back to the box, don't worry. Let's take a look at the tray. This is going to be your level 1, 2, 3, and 4 power tiles. So let's go ahead and grab some white power tiles over here. And then we'll go ahead and put these down. We have 1. Nope, that's going to be the reverse order. We want to put these from top to bottom, it looks like. So there's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, like so. So these are all going to go in here like that. That looks pretty decent, right? Every power tile having their own spot, so to speak. That's pretty cool. I like that. We'll see how it actually plays out in practice, but it looks like you just have these preset trays to get everything exactly the way you need it for this game. Beautiful. Okay, again, if this improves accessibility, anything that improves accessibility is a plus for me. I have a video coming, or already went up, depending on when this video goes up. I have a video all about games that I would play. I did it with a channel called Side Game LLC. But effectively, it is games you would play more often. That's annoying. How do you deal with these? Do these sub in? What do I even do? Can this close properly if I put another tile in here? I assume not, right? It seems like it wouldn't want to close. No, it still closes. Ish. Closes ish. Let's see. Let's see the difference here. If I do that like that, it still comes straight off. It looks like there is room for a little bit of extra tiles in case you have the room for it. So let's go ahead and toss some of these in. What colors do we even have here? We have the white and red. Are they different color? Like, looks like they're 2 colors each. I can't tell. We're gonna go ahead and toss this in here like so. Toss that in there like that way, and we'll deal with those later. We have different colors on these. Okay, cool. That's gonna be that. And we're gonna go ahead and put this off to the side. Let's come back to the box and look at what else we got here. So, more trays, obviously. That's going to be more sorting and organizing I can do later. We have this little thing over here. What is this? Oh, is this? Nope, don't know what this is. Are these extras? Are these? I don't know what this is. We'll come back to that. Okay. That's going to be that. We're going to toss this off to the side over here. We have our player trays. These are going to be, well, you know, your gods, basically. I like the artwork. I always like the original artwork too, but I'm fine with the artwork here. No complaints. I like the dual layer aspect. I don't know if you can see that. Let's see. You can see it there. The dual layer on these is fun. I wonder what the point of that is to lock it in. I'm not entirely sure why they have it like that. But oh, I know why that's like that. That's like that because what they're going to do is somewhere over here, they'll probably have the specific pyramids you choose to acquire will go in those slots. In fact, it looks like, I don't know, I think it's probably going to be something like this. So if we take this tile, this piece over here, and you lock it in that slot, it means you now have a red action. So you can lock in your power, things like that, instead of the original way they did it in the original Kemet. This is going to be an annoying piece to track, by the way. We'll just leave it over here for right now. But in the original Kemet, they just had an extra piece, and you just kind of put them there. So let's go through miniatures. We're going to have miniatures. That is always one of the best parts of these games. Is the board underneath here, I have to assume. Board's underneath here. So we're going to come to the boards as well. We got bags. Nice little bags here. So we're just going to go ahead and rip through that over there. Oh, these are nice bags. Okay, if I can get it out without it, you know, causing an issue. Look at these bags. We got Horus. We have Anubis. Just chunks of bags. I like them. I like them. We'll figure out what to do with them after. I mean, I know what to do with them. We put stuff in them. We'll figure out exactly how to manage that. We're just going to go ahead and take all these bags out of here for right now and deal with all of that shortly. Maybe I will take the bags. I don't know. Let's take the bags out for right now. I'm not going to deal with organizing for the moment, but there is a lot to organize in here. So we have cards, we have insert, which will go on the floor. The insert we're keeping, don't worry about that. And then we have the board. The board, as well as, is this art? We have art. I guess I'll show you the art, why not? Yep, that's going to be some art. Giant Scorpion Kemet. And we're going to toss that box over there. And let's get to the board. The board in Kemet. So, whoops, I'm going to knock my coffee if I'm not careful. And I do not want to knock my coffee. I already lost an hour. I'm not losing my coffee too. So, this is going to be a one-sided board. Ooh, the back though. I'm going to show you the back. The back. Ugh. This is the back of your Kemet board. That's pretty cool. I like that. Not like you're going to see it in a game ever, but hey, if you ever get bored of this game and stop playing it, you could frame that somewhere. It is pretty. Okay, so this is the board over here. Looking back at some of the pieces that I that I pushed to the side. What do we have? So, looking at this over here, I imagine this goes somewhere. It probably fits nicely too. I don't know where it goes, but this probably goes somewhere on the board to cover up a specific area. It looks like it kind of goes here. Nope, not here. Bear with me. Let's see if we can find it. It might have a specific zone, or it might not. Kind of. Nope. It looks like it. Nope. I'm getting a whole lot of nope as far as where this goes. So, let's just stick with the whole nope. I'll figure this out later. It definitely goes somewhere. Maybe just, I don't know. I don't know where it goes. We'll figure that out. Cool. Back to miniatures. Miniature time. So this box can go back in here. We'll dump that over there. And now it's miniatures. And of course we have the expansion coming as well. Kemet. Kemet is an amazing game. Oh, look at this guy. Look at this. So, that's going to be Kemet over here. That's going to be your sandworm Kemet. I like it. It's nice. Cool. We're going to have some more miniatures over here. You know what? Let's save these for after. These are the cool things. This is going to be one of the geek up bits related to one of those tiles. We're going to have our completely unique clans. Now, the original Kemet always had unique clans. I will say, miniatures in this Kemet, far and away much better. I don't know how well you can see this. Let me see if I can even show you. Are there different sculpts or they're all the same sculpt? It does look like they're all the same sculpt. Does not bother me. But if we look over here, this is going to be one of their little miniatures for Kemet. That's going to be right there. So you can see that over there. That's going to be one of these people. And let's go ahead and find our bag for the respective character. Do they each have their own respective bag? It looks like this is probably Bastet. We're going to go ahead and assume it's Bastet just because of the colors. But I could be wrong. I'm not certain at all. We have these bags over here. We're going to toss these characters into that Bastet bag over there. That's a nice little bag. I will say that. A little premium silk feel. My wife would probably murder me on this because she is not a fan of anything that feels like silk. So, we got the green faction over here. Probably snakeheads, if I am not mistaken. And I'm saying that because there is going to be a snakehead bag right over here. And that does indeed look like a snake-headed figure. Let's go ahead and show you that. Look at that guy. That's pretty cool. I like him. I like him. They have more detail than the original Kemet ever did. The original Kemet, they had decent monsters and okay at best figures. It looks like this is definitely a step up from that. But, of course, time will tell as far as the actual game behind it because everything else is useful. Sobek's probably crocodile people. Looks like it. We got some Sobek blue people. I mean, Sobek is crocodile people. I meant the blue people are probably Sobek. That's what I meant to say. Okay. We got that over here. And then we got our crocodile head blue guys. This is your little blue man group. And again, this is not going to be some 32mm miniature or whatnot. This is not even going to be like Time of Legends quality or Destiny's quality. It's not going to be that kind of... I mean, they're the size of Destiny's, not Destiny's quality. Destiny's did a pretty good job making these tiny, ridiculously tiny miniatures look pretty decent for the size. These are good, but they're just not that good. Okay, then we have Horus. Horus is going to be your... What is it? Hawk? Owl? Something god. Okay. Like the... eye of Horus, you will kneel before us. You're praying with the big boys now. I think it's playing with the big boys now. That's going to be from Prince of Egypt. Prince of Egypt from Disney. You're playing with the big boys now. So this is one of many unboxings I have coming. So I don't actually know when this video goes up. You know, remember I said I'm going to have a video at some point with side game, but it's 10 games we would play more often with a good insert or something along those lines. The problem is I don't even know where these go. Let's go ahead and put these in one of these bags for now, because I don't actually know. These are going to be the obelisks. They're going to go on the map to, instead of like this, the printed on the board obelisks, you're going to have actual obelisks. Again, the game definitely came with all kinds of niceties. There's a difference between niceties and these are going to be monsters. We need more. This can be our clan over here. There's a difference between niceties and better game. If it's a better game, the niceties are a plus. If it's not a better game, I will take my original Kemet just fine. Maybe I'll keep the obelisks. Maybe not. We'll see. I think they were an extra in the Kickstarter, so I'll have to check, but we will see. Here we're going to have Anubis. Anubis over here. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, that's going to be Anubis there, and now we're going to dump all that into the Anubis bag, which means we're left with a few bags left. We have Horus. What did I do? What did I do with Horus? What did I do? Okay, someone want to explain to me why we have 2 bags for Horus? Why do we have 2 bags for Horus? I don't understand what's happening here. I'll take the extra bag. Thank you, Matago. You know what I'm sad about? They are also redoing Cyclades. They're redoing Cyclades. They are not redoing Cyclades with Matago, unfortunately. Don't know why. I'm very sad. Kemet, Innocent Cyclades are one of my favorite trilogies. And when they redo Cyclades, I'll probably get the new Cyclades too, because let's be honest, I probably will. But I am sad about the fact that they're doing it without Matago, because Matago to me is the trilogy. The trilogy is Matago. You can't have one without the other. I mean, they will have one without the other, and I'll get it because it's Cyclades. But I don't know, man. Feels like a waste. Cool. Let's go ahead. How's our Sphinx character doing? Okay, remember there was some drama around the Sphinx. It looks like I don't see any clear. There was some drama around the chesticle area of the Sphinx. The snake over here is gorgeous. It's a great snake. I like snakes. I mean, not like Indiana Jones snakes, but you know, I like snakes when they're plastic and not chasing me on my table. This elephant is significantly improved over the elephant you have in the original Kemet. Again, like it's definitely step up again as far as quality. That goes back to that point. Going back to what I was saying earlier about unboxings. Scorpion. Scorpion's one of my favorite characters. So, Cyclades, unboxings. There we go, unboxings. So I have a bunch of unboxings coming. Recently we had Terraforming Mars, big box. We had Assassin's Creed, that was a big one. We have Kemet, which is a smaller unboxing for sure. We have Rainbow Six Siege. I'm probably doing an unboxing of that one. Not 100% certain because honestly I'm going to open it up and film an unboxing. And again, I don't even know whether you're seeing this video before or after that one. But I'm going to open it up, I'm going to film an unboxing, and if it looks cool, I'll release it. And if there's nothing that cool in it, I won't bother. So we'll see how that goes. See, the reason I didn't do an unboxing for The Witcher is because The Witcher arrived over the holiday when Jesse was here and I wanted to play with him. And so the problem is I can't film over the holiday. So I did not do an unboxing for that one because I was prioritizing playing it with Jesse while he was here so we can get a gameplay in. The gameplay we filmed that night. It's not like we filmed the gameplay on the holiday. But I wanted to play it first so he could get a feel for it. And then once he liked it, then we did the gameplay video for it. That's going to be all the miniatures there. And then lastly, we have a few extras. So not technically all the miniatures. Here's going to be a few extras, which are the mercenaries. So we have 2 factions of mercenaries. We have all our gold tokens. I don't even know where to put these. I'll toss these into a bag over here. But then we have this particular boss over here. Yep. All pretty cool. The quality's decent. The quality's good, not decent. The quality's good. We got lots of extras here, lots of things. Apparently we have an extra bag of Horus. So we'll figure out how that operates. And now, let's go ahead. We're going to just leave this a mess. You know what? Let's go ahead and let's look at the cards. Let's look at the cards, because I know they updated the art. And I was not a fan of the way they updated the art in the Kickstarter. I wasn't a fan of a bunch of things. Ultimately, the big problem they have is that I like Kemet. I like Kemet just fine the way it is. And so when they had all these changes to different aspects of the game in different ways, I was intrigued, and the quality is generally better, but some aspects I was less intrigued by. So here's the new card art. I remember seeing this and thinking that it looked not as cool as the original. I'm fine with it. I do think the original looks better. Just looking at it from here, just the way the sizes are, the strength, the blood, all those things. The original looks better to me, but this does look fine. Fine is fine. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. I will still play with this. The card art is not so far removed from what I would ideally want that I care enough. So I'm fine there. Now let's look at the pyramids last. Pyramids last. Probably should put these into the bags with the characters. Let's see if we can do that. So every character is going to go ahead and get their 3 pyramids. We're going to have these 3 pyramids over here. I'm just going to go ahead and construct them for you. You're going to have your 3 pyramids. like so. Then you can level up level 2, and level 2, like so. You know, you can keep doing that. You dictate the color of the pyramid. So for instance, you can put this like so over here, showing you that it's under construction, I guess. I'm not entirely sure how that works. I think this shows that it's, it doesn't go like that, or does it? It doesn't go like that? Do you put it like this, upside down? I think you put it upside down so it's under construction. So you have that, level 1, level 2, and then when you have your level 3 pyramid, that's when you flip it the other direction, and it goes in there to perfectly cap off your situation. So just to show you that in terms of up on top, let's go ahead and show you up top. We have these like so. They're going to be like this. So you can see over there, the way you have that slight angling on there, that piece is a little bit more jagged when it's upside down to show you what type of pyramids you have. Either way, it's a cool system. Again, it's another improvement over the game. Let's see if it fits into one of these bags nicely, because in theory, every faction should have their own set of pyramids. So we're going to go ahead and toss these into the bag. Toss these like so, into the bag, into the bag, into the bag, into the bag, bag. And that all fits nicely. And that's going to be your starting setup for the game. Actually, I think you should probably get one of these. You're probably going to get one of these, by the way. So every character gets a level... Oh, no, you have to earn them. No, you have to earn those. Never mind, you have to earn those. So this will stay over there, and this will stay like so. And that is everything Kemet, at least base game Kemet. But we have an expansion. So let's go ahead and take a look at what the expansion brings us before I pack this all up and just unbox this, putting it all away. So, like so, like so, like so. Okay. Dun 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 dun. And we got Kemet. Kemet, the Book of the Dead. Okay. Put that there. Ooh, miniatures. And bags. I like bags. I like rule books. Rule books teach me how to play games. Rules do not look overly long here. We got 3, 5. I mean, honestly, while the rules are not long, it's also almost as long as the base game, considering how short the base game is. We're going to have these over here. I hope they gave you enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, we're good. They gave us enough of the plastic trays to incorporate this as well. And we have our punch board over there. So let's go through this. We got our power tiles. Okay, that's going to be one over there. We have our other power tiles, in case that means anything more to you. Then we have our punch board with the Book of the Dead track, as well as some pieces for our pyramids. These will slot into our player boards to indicate that we took that color pyramid. I like the fact that when you have 5 pyramids, it's another color that you're effectively locking yourself into. We have this, and then lastly, we're going to have these. Now, of course, this is all going to fit into the base box of Kemet. Ooh, I like those. I like these things. Oh, this will have to go into our bag. So you see, now we're going to have to open up our bag over here and toss this in here. And it looks like, assuming I'm reading this correctly, it looks like we'll have to toss one of these in as well. This is going to be the Book of the Dead track. That's going to go into our little horse bag, our horse bag number 2, that is. And then we have a new snake. This is going to be our other snake character. Look at that bad boy. Cool. I like it. And then we're going to have this, you know, Cthulhu-esque character. Wait, I don't have Cthulhu in this. Oh, I know what's going on. I know what's going on. Okay? And then we have this tail over here, because this actually goes on a situation spot kind of like that. You see, it's just, let's put it on this board. So you can see over here, now you got your little like sea creature situation. It's cool. I like it. Sea creatures being attacked by the sandworm, both rising out of the sea. If you put them properly on your player board, it will look cool. And that, I think, is a unboxing of Kemet. This is a shorter one than usual because, well, I mean, unless I'm going to show you every single power tile, there's only so much you can really see. Maybe your Rainbow Six will be longer. Not that a video has to be longer. There's nothing wrong with a video being the reasonable length of time. But that said, I'm going to go ahead and, well, I'll deal with the cleanup later. As always, I always say this, as always. Of course, as always. Let's try that again. I'm Alex Radcliffe from Board Game Co. And I'm Alex Radcliffe from Board Game Co. And as always, have a good one. Figure, for people who don't want to hang around for round 2. This way they can leave, and it's not like they watched me like repack my box of Kemet. Let's figure out how this goes. We're going to dump that over there. I'm just going to start with the tiles. We'll just go through that. Yeah, I mean, we'll just do, I like secret clips in videos. This is secret-ish. Where's my, is there only a top on the top one? I guess that makes sense. There's only a top on the top one. So we're going to do one thing at a time over here, but we're just going to start with the power tiles because I'd like to take care of those. Again, I just figure I'm here anyways, cleaning up. May as well continue talking. So what's up? What's going on? Anything new I'm watching? So I'm watching Falcon and the Winter Soldier. No spoilers. You're good there. Apologies, by the way, to those who watched my Destiny's video. So we didn't do any spoilers when we covered our Destiny review. We didn't do any spoilers, but we did talk about things that had happened. So there were vague kind of conversations about, oh, we went down here and didn't work out there. We kind of touched upon things without spoiling them, so to speak. But we probably should have warned people even that much. Like, hey, just so you know, this review will involve us talking about things. It's probably safe, but also your judgment call, your funeral, whatever you want to call it. You decide. You decide whether you want to risk it or not. And we probably should have given people that warning. We did not. I apologize for doing that. But going back to Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Falcon and the Winter Soldier is one that see, look at that. That goes nicely on top of there. Excellent. We'll put this like here for right now. Don't worry about it. It's all good. So we didn't do a warning for people, so I apologize for that. Past that, what's up? Past that, so I'm just trying to organize this area here because it's a bit of a mess. Okay, that's going to go here like so, perfect. Okay, so we didn't warn people, which I apologize. Falcon Winter Soldier, back to that. So we're watching that, no spoilers. We are enjoying it very much. So far, I like WandaVision more, but we're only currently 4 episodes into Falcon Winter Soldier, so I think I need to get more of the way in before rendering some sort of judgment call on it. And again, I like it. It's not a question of whether I like it. It's just how much I like it. I mean, honestly, Marvel's doing a fantastic job in general. We just watched the trailer for Immortals yesterday. In fact, if you want to figure out when this video was filmed, the Immortals trailer came out yesterday. Yesterday. So, wibbly wobbly, timey wimey, and all that. And so, it looks, I mean, I'm intrigued. I'm happy that the Immortals trailer, like, doesn't reveal a thing as far as what's happening. So, I got no clue what's going on, which is how I like it. I like trailers that don't tell you anything, as opposed to, Batman vs. Superman, where you could have watched the trailer and could have saved yourself 2.5 hours otherwise. So that's that. But either way, that's just, you know, did I lose a tile? Did I just lose a tile? Where's this tile? What did I do with this? Is that this? No, that's not that. That's, what's happening here? What's happening here? Give me a second here. Nope, not in there. We'll find it. We'll come back to the blacks after, apparently. So, anyways, back to that. So, that's movies as far as that. Books, not really reading much these days. I wish I had more time to read, but most of my reading time goes towards rule books, as you might imagine. Had someone ask me, like, how do you play so many games? I mean, I'm basically, so this is just some basic math here, okay? Every game, and I tell you most of the games I play, I don't always remember to log everything, but you get a feel for most of them. But basic math is that any game I review, I've played a minimum of 2 times, unless I tell you otherwise. More often than not, especially if I liked it, I played it more than 2 times. The number will range, like something like Chronicles of Drunagar, I think I played like 6 or 7 plays before I got into it, while Descent was like 5 or 6. But the more I feel I need to play a game, meaning the less complete I feel my opinion is, the more I'll play it. I specifically do not tell you in each video how many plays I've played, because that will open the door to conversations like, well, you didn't play it enough, which, okay, great, that's fine. I'm just not interested in that becoming a conversation piece every single time. So as a general rule of thumb, if you are watching my videos looking for my opinion, understand that it comes with between 2 to 6 plays in general, with rare exceptions that are more than that. I don't know if, meaning there are games I've reviewed after more than that, but I don't think I'd have to think it through, but likely 6 is the most I've ever done. 6 or 7 is the most I've ever done that I specifically was playing to 6 or 7 in order to get a quote-unquote complete or complete enough picture. So yeah, that's that tidbit. So assuming, let's say, an average of, let's say, 4 plays per game before I review it, which I think is probably, it's like 3.5, 4 is probably my average. So anytime you see a review from me, it's basically multiply that by 3.5, multiply the number of reviews I have by 3.5. That's how many games I am learning and playing as well. So whole lot of games, basically. But in addition to that, I also play games every single week. Like, every single week, I play games that are not for review, because if they were only for review, I would quickly play a lot of mediocre games and not as much of... Like, the whole point of playing so many games, the whole point of the reason I play so many games is to find the cream of the crop. So if I am not doing that, if I'm not finding the cream of the crop, if I'm constantly rotating, it doesn't serve anyone. It doesn't serve me. It serves other people, not me. And I want to play the good games because I'm in it for the games. So the point is, I want to play games again. That's my ultimate point in that sense. We're going to go ahead and take these. This is going to go down for a second just so I can manage this table as I go through it. This is probably garbage. I know it hurts you when I do that. That's why I do it. I understand now why Tom Vassell did the hammer drop thingy. Here, what? Come on. Anyways, I understand why Tom would do the thingy-majiggy, the component drop, probably because it drove people nuts, and he probably found that funny. For myself, I would find that funny, but I'd also probably like have an aneurysm, so I'm not gonna do that. But throwing boxes I don't need behind me, that much I can do. Okay, so we probably need, oh, that's gonna be annoying, so we'll have to do that. Okay, we need this over here. That's gonna be that, like so. We got that. We have these over here. Okay, let's just make little piles of components. We're gonna have, these are gonna be for each of the individual players, like so, like so, like so, like so. And this is gonna be like that, and then this is gonna have to go into the red bag. But we'll do one thing at a time because we have more punch board to punch. Sorry for this. So, anyways, that's going to be that situation. What are we talking about? Can't remember. Spoilers, Marvel, books, reading rulebooks. So, in addition to playing all those games, like I have something like, I want to say I have like 3 or 4 reviews a week at this point. It's getting a little crazy. I need to slow down. But until I do slow down, that's 3 or 4 videos a week, which means 3 or 4 reviews a week, which means I am inherently playing, well, you know, that many games and reading that many rules, plus the other games I'm playing. So, it is a lot. I am slowly figuring out how to balance everything. It's going to be the red one over here. Sorry, I'm distracted. Okay, and these are going to be all of those. So we're going to dump those. I'm having a harder time talking because I'm distracted by how to do this the most efficient way. That should do there. That's going to, give me 1 second. I'll be right with you. I'm not even supposed to be here, honestly. This is the end of the video, really. That. The black and the blue look so similar that it requires like actual attention to do this correctly. Okay, that's that black. And then white. Now I'm pretty sure I put the red one already in the red bag. Nope, the red one's over here. Extra red one I punched out was over there. Okay. That's going to be like that. And that's going to be our piles. Now we just need to punch out these guys. So that's going to be a whole bunch of these victory point tiles. So yeah, so reading rulebooks. So reading rulebooks is something that I do on a regular basis. I look forward to the point when, this goes back to the whole like putting my day job thing. I want to be able to wake up every day and just read rulebooks. Because right now, I do play and read a lot of rulebooks, but the biggest blocker, I would say, to playing the games that I want to get to the table, so for instance, Dark Rituals. Dark Rituals is a game I really wanted to get to the table before the Kickstarter ended, because a lot of people wanted to know my opinion of, you know, the game, compared to other games I've played and all that. And I didn't, because the rulebook took so long to get through. It was a long rulebook that by the time I got the rulebook done, I didn't have the right window. I did get the rulebook done before the Kickstarter ended, but I didn't have a window between. I had like 4 or 5 days, and I did not have a window to find someone to play it with properly before the Kickstarter ended. So that basically happened like you can imagine. So what's going on over here? We got this over here. We're going to dump that there. This will get all the red bits in here. These are just victory point tiles, which means they can go over here. Now, they got rid of, in the new expansion for this game, they got rid of the priest track. They kept the best part of the Seth expansion. No, there's Kemet Seth. There's Kemet Tassedi. Kemet Tassedi. They kept the best part of the Kemet Tassedi expansion. So we got this over here. Okay, let's see where this goes. This looks like it's going to be the components. See, this is actually a little bit annoying. The way this is structured doesn't perfectly, it kind of fits there. We're going to put this over here as I slowly bag up all the things. Where are my bags? So, we got a bag for green over here. That's going to include these, like so, dropped in there, as well as a set of all of these. This goes together pretty nicely if you figure it all out. So, I'm going to do that, like so. Okay. And, boom, that goes in there. Hopefully this does not cause issues. Just the way it goes in the box is not perfect. It would fit in the tray properly, but once you have it all bagged, doesn't work quite as well. So we got Anubis over here. All the black tiles go in there. And then we're going to toss this. And if you hear any doors, it sounds like my wife is home. Or someone's home. I don't know what's going on. There's people walking around outside. I can see that from here. But if somebody walks in, I'll just say hi. It's the end of an unboxing video that you're not even supposed to be here. So that's okay. That works for me. Okay. It's also 8 o'clock. The kids should be in bed. Okay, Bastet over here. Yeah, the kids should, when I say the kids should be in bed, I mean 8 o'clock's their bedtime. It means I should be putting them to bed in a minute, but I'm down here doing this video. I'll be done in a few minutes, it's all good. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. That's going to be that over there, like so. Just dumping these all in here. This works. I think this works. We're getting a lot of cleanup done on the general area over here. A little bit of a mess, but not crazily so. We got blue with the last set of pyramid tiles. I like how quickly, I mean, I always did bag my stuff. These are just nicer bags. And again, we still have that extra Horus bag, which I'll figure out a use for. I mean, they are nice bags. Okay, that's going to be this. That's going to go over there. Let's put that over there. Now what do we have? What do we have over here? So we have, I think we have the monster area here. So let's see what happens. It looks like that's the monster area. We'll find out. So let's do top shots so you can see this all going in. So you can figure out for yourself whether I'm right or wrong as I go. Okay, and the question is, will expansion monsters fit in here or not? Again, we'll find out soon enough, right? So, in here, and here. This is a quick and simple way to play. Okay, grab those, grab those, grab those. Anything else missing here? Nope, we got that. So it looks like they will fit. I mean, you're probably going to have to do some resting on top of one another, so it doesn't fit as well as I'd like. That said, it does have the expansion in here, so, you know, I guess that's what happens when you get the expansion in there. Okay, we're going to have our player boards are going to go over here like so. Now, something does go in the area underneath there. I don't know what it is that goes there, but let's go ahead and take the cards. The cards probably go in one of these bags. Cards probably go in there. I do bag my cards, by the way. So cards will go in a bag. I'll go ahead and take these. I'll open these and sleeve these later. That I'm not going to do in front of you. I only subject you to so much. Okay, that's there. We have this in here. We have power tiles in there. I think we're good. Only thing I'm confused by is I don't know what this is for. Oh, I know what this is for. Oh, beautiful. Okay, great. That is, oh my gosh, I'm actually pretty happy with this. This is pretty nice of them. So we have these. One of these is going to be, I guess these are going to be for here. This is your victory point tray. So you have these over there like so. We have these beetle tokens over here. And then you have two different trays. That's falling. Let's try not to throw the rule books out. So we have two different trays. Do we have two different tiles? It looks like I don't know if we need two different trays, but let's go ahead and do that like so. I mean, we need them. I just don't think there's a difference between them. I feel a sneeze coming on, so if I sneeze, I'm not going to edit it out. Okay, that's going to be this over here. That goes in there. So we have this over here. We have this over here. We have these two bags, which are extra from what I can see, but again, it depends on how and where you bag things. I have this bag over here that's going to go underneath there. I like it. I like it. It's very, very quick, streamlined, easy. This will really make pulling Kemet out. Not a fan of that. That's going to drive me nuts. Now, that's probably because that's going to drive me nuts. I'm sorry, I can't do this. So, we're going to go ahead and figure out what to do with this later. Basically, these are the extra tiles, which it looks like they're not meant to be there. So, we're going to take them out, and we'll deal with it later. Because I don't know how it works. I don't even know how they do work. I can't remember. I don't think I've ever really used the extra tiles. I think when I've used extra tiles, I've just put them on the table. I vaguely recall the idea that when you use extra tiles, you're supposed to take out other tiles. But this is going to go like over here, like so. And now it fits not nicer, not any nicer. This is still giving me problems, which means you have to put this down like so, this down like so. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and take you power tiles over here. And again, I'm not sure how they go. I'll figure out later how I'm supposed to do it. Right now I'm just focusing on getting them in here, which means that's good enough there. This should now go in nicely. That's close enough. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and toss these in, this in. There we go, there we go, there we go. As long as it closes without giving me a hard time, I will be okay with this. All these little books over here, and then of course the Kemet rulebook on top, and finally the Kemet box top. And what are the chances? There's a 50% chance that the box top matches the bottom, right? So let's go ahead, let's find out together, okay? And actually, let's not find out together. I'm going to find out for you, because I'm going to do this. Does it match? It matches. Cool. That's everything. This has been fun. This has been Kemet. Thanks so much for hanging around all the way to the end. Appreciate it, and I am going to go put my kids to bed. Until next time, have a good one.